It's Wednesday, March 21st. Welcome to Pastor Bob Daily. I want to give you a little commercial before we start, because some of you have asked me to let you know when I do this, but for several years I've been planning on getting rid of some of the last of my memorabilia. And, I feel good about it because I think other people can enjoy it with me. So today, a little later on today, on eBay, I'm going to begin to list a whole lot of my collectible t-shirts and a lot of things that I've collected through the years from the metal movement and other things too. I want to raise a little bit of money for the homeless ministry, so that's what I'm doing it for. And I hope you'll go there and check some things out. Sanctuary International, all one word, and that's where you'll find the stuff on eBay. Okay, shameless, wasn't it? Well, I have an announcement to make today, and here it is. I'm an addict. It's true. I'm addicted to alcohol, to drugs, to porn, to cigarettes, and to chocolate. Now, in reality, only one of those things is true. Physically, I'm only addicted to chocolate. I don't eat much of it because I can't stop when I start, which is exactly the reason that I've never started with these other things as well. Now, I smoke a pipe. I have to have full disclosure here. And I smoke it maybe once every 3 months. I guess that's probably not a big addiction. As far as alcohol, drugs, porn, cigarettes, no. And those of you that know me know that I've never actually even tasted beer before. Now, the reason about the alcohol is not because I'm some kind of spiritual giant and I said, no, I'm a Christian, I can't have alcohol. It's because I know I'm an addict. I know I am. I know I have a compulsive, addictive personality. And I know when I get started with something, it's hard for me to quit. I know that about myself. And I've known that about myself for many years. Which is why I can say I'm addicted to these things, because I know I would be if I started. But folks, this is a really important thing. All of us have the capacity to be addicted. And all over the world I watch people, 15, 16, many of you that are listening right now, starting to smoke a lot of cigarettes, starting to drink a lot of alcohol. In some cultures it's more excessive than others. And I realize that when you're my age, and before, you're going to really suffer greatly for it, and it will become an addiction. We always feel like we can get started with something and it's never going to bother us. But it will at some point. You see, you will become an addict with something. That's just the way we work. And some of us, like me, are more addictive than others. I have more of an addictive personality. And so there's two things I want to suggest to you today. First of all, teach your children well. Teach them that if you get started with porn or cigarettes or drugs or alcohol, maybe even chocolate, and you find that you have an addictive personality, you're in trouble. The best thing is to never get started. And people ask me all the time, how do I go about fighting my addictions? And the answer, honestly, is don't get started in the first place. You see, I don't know what I'm missing with any of those things. And so I don't have a desire to use them. That's the best way to fight an addiction, is to not start. And for those of you that have started, here's number 2. Realize that you have an addiction before it becomes something that you can't control. Now, some of you say, well, I could stop smoking anytime, I could stop drinking, I could stop drugs, I could stop porn, whatever. And, you may be able to stop today, and if you can, please do. You'll find yourself, at some point, being addicted and not able to stop. Well, how much is enough and how much is too much? Is it wrong to have one beer? I would say generally no, unless you have an addictive personality, which means you probably can't stop with one. Is it wrong to do drugs? Well, as long as they're illegal, yes. Is it wrong to do porn? Absolutely. Such a distortion of what love and and relationships are really all about. And we'll talk about that another day. Cigarettes, it says right on the pack that it'll kill you. And they will. Chocolate, well, there you go. So, folks, I hope you'll take this to heart today and really take addictions seriously. And, you know, the Bible says that we shouldn't have anything control us. We should be in control of everything. And I hope that you will be in control of these areas. God bless you. Have a great day.